to show you a couple of things that happen with new construction that are 100% code compliant. This passes international residential code, but it makes it impossible for radon mitigators to install radon systems with what's currently in place. So check this out. All right, so the first thing we've got to have a receptacle that's in the attic and accessible to install power to our radon fan. We've got that, right? Check. We've got that one's marked off the box. We've got our receptacle. But let's take a look at where our pipe is installed and how we're going to have to get power over to it. The first thing to know is that the power source needs to be within 6 feet of our fan. Well, our piping for the radon system is right there. All the way back in that corner. So first thing is, as a mitigator, I'm going to have to run power all the way back to that area to get it within 6 feet of my radon fan so I can disconnect power to that. That's what the stipulation is for AARST standards, 6 feet. Second thing, look at this pipe. I've got about 1 foot of pipe to work with, which means the fan would absolutely have to be installed in that location, meaning that I can't just extend this pipe out to get the fan on and then go back to our penetration. There's not enough room to do that. Water would collect in the pipe. It'd be a terrible installation. So the fan would have to go in that section. That is a beast to work on, and I don't even know if physically the fan would even fit. So we've pretty much rendered ourselves useless to use that builder's pipe if we wanted to install a radon system here. So pretty much in this situation with these circumstances, we would probably have to go the route of installing a system from scratch. There may be some ideas that we could get the pipe. We could actually bring the pipe over and do a different roof penetration. Basically, we'd have to terminate that old penetration through the roof and just do a new penetration. That's probably the best route. And that's given that the piping in the slab was installed correctly. And I have no reason to think that it wasn't, but I don't know. Once that's all in place, we can't see it. So from a mitigator standpoint, I would actually have to do a new roof penetration on this one, and then we're still at the mercy of the installation of that pipe down in the slab if that was all done correctly. Worst case scenario, we could install a system from scratch. It would be pretty easy to do, and we could get the system, a system up and running. This just shows you how sometimes these things are installed completely within the realm of the code, but from a mitigation standpoint, you can't use some of the components and you still have some extra work to do to get the system operable. Like I showed you with the electrical, we would have to run electrical power over to it and still have to figure out how we're going to get our fan in place. So hope that helps.